Yo boys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On the Foot Market. Guys, back on the channel with an upload for you all. We didn't have an upload yesterday, unfortunately. A lot of stuff came up and just couldn't get a video up on the channel. And to be honest, guys, like my content on the channel, I want to bring stuff that's really going to help you guys. And to be honest, if there's nothing for me to upload, then I'm not going to upload it. I'm not going to sit there and upload some video for monetary purposes or just to upload a video. My point of my channel is to help you guys out with videos. And yesterday, really, I didn't have too much to do. There was Player of the Month Salah, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice a little bit. I think I'm getting a little sick. But Salah had a Player of the Month yesterday, which I did videos about for weeks. And a lot of you guys are making coins. A lot of you guys made coins yesterday. They did require his special card. So any Salah was required for this SBC. So it's great, and I know a lot of people did really well. I was able to sell all my Salahs at the 400k mark, and I bought them all for about 310, and he's still right there at 410. So I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and list one more, just cause why not? And we're doing really well there, so I listed that at 391. So that happened there. And then also they required Premier League players, an 85 rated Premier League squad, which I also talked about, which if they have been doing in multiple Player of the Months before, in which usually I talked about how Czech and Lloris would be great investments. And Lloris yesterday went up to like 40 something K. Right now he's 44k, and you could have bought these during weekly rewards at like 34, 35k. So he was also great in terms of making coins, and I'll list him up at 43,000 right now. But that's not the point of this video today. Point of the video today, guys, is Player of the Year has been announced in terms of the short list. Now, it's important because it's such a big thing coming, and it's probably going to come next weekend. In terms of a timeline, guys, what I expect to come in the next week or so is I'm not expecting anything this weekend. Team of the knockout stage could come on Monday or Wednesday. If it doesn't, it's not going to come. And then next weekend should be Young Player of the Year and Player of the Year, in which we'll get SBCs, in Ultimate Team, and there's a lot of money to be made there. So I'll go ahead and I'll talk to you guys about that in a sec. So the short list has been announced, and I wanted to wait to make this video until the nominees were actually announced. The nominees for the PFA Player of the Year is Kevin De Bruyne, David De Gea, Harry Kane, Mohamed Salah, Leroy Sané, and David Silva. So this is great because this is exactly what we expected it to be. I've been telling you guys I think Salah has a little bit of an edge there, and I think he's got a chance. So I think they'll do something similar again to Player of the Month, where they'll require a special card, a special Salah, and that would cover about 400 to 500k of the SBC. And then the rest of the SBC is going to be more expensive than a normal Player of the Month. They're going to make this probably like a 900 to a million coin SBC. Same thing goes if it's Kevin De Bruyne. If it's Kevin De Bruyne, I would get on the market and I would pick up his gold card when the announcement happens. There's going to be an hour between the announcement of the PFA and the PFA Awards show and the SBC actually coming out. So you're going to have time, regardless of who wins, you're going to have time to figure out, okay, what am I doing? What do I go pick up? Because there is a little bit of a break in between that coming out and the SBC actually coming out. So that's why I also want to make this video today, because we're also going to talk about Young Player of the Year. They announced Young Player of the Year nominees as well, I believe yesterday, and this is the PFA Twitter page. So PFA Young Player of the Year: Harry Kane, Ederson, Marcus Rashford, Leroy Sané, Ryan Sessegnon, and Sterling. I've talked about with you guys how I think Sterling or Sané is going to win, and that's also where the betting odds are right now. So the betting odds have those two as heavy favorites. So I want to make this video today to kind of just tell you guys that the nominees have been announced. They usually announce the nominees about 7 to 8 days before the actual award show. I know tomorrow is the EFL Championship, and the EFL League One and their awards, and I know the Premier League is going to be next weekend. So what I would do, guys, if I were you, is I would follow PFA on Twitter. No, this is not a paid promotion, but it's something to help you guys out. And I would try to watch the award show. If you guys could watch the award show, it's going to help you out a lot, because what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to see, right, if you're watching, you could sit here like me, where I'll have my Xbox up here, and I'll have my PC here or here. I have two monitors. I'll be watching it on one monitor, and then figuring out whoever the hell wins. I'm going to go figure out what I need to buy, because there's going to be stuff you guys need to buy. That's the main point of it. So it's really all about figuring out who wins, right? So, I mean, I'm invested in some Sterlings, some Sanes, But it's just about figuring out, okay, like, whoever wins, I gotta go take action, right? And here's the deal as well. If you have a lot of Sane, Sterling, Ederson, whoever wins, right? And the announcement happens, and say Sane wins, right? And say Sane's inform goes up like 100,000 coins, right? Say it goes up like 100K. Like, say it starts to go up massively. What I would say is I would probably sell. To be honest with you guys, I would probably dish it out, and I would get rid of it. I wouldn't want to play the risk factor that you're gonna have to, like, I don't know if I would play the risk factor that you want to wait for the SBC, because you don't know if it's actually gonna be required. You know how Player of the Months, they've been doing a lot of requiring with these kind of cards. Like, you don't know 100% that this is gonna be required. You don't know. So that's something you also want to keep in mind. And I would say, investing wise, I was a little bit confused by the Young Player of the Year guys. If any of you guys can help me out, I don't really understand how Harry Kane or Ederson are Young Player of the Year. I'm pretty sure they're like 25, and I thought Young Player of the Year you had to be 23. But anyways, I think what I would do right now as well is I would go in gold, and I would look at Premier League, and I would try to find the cheapest 83, 84, 85 in the Premier League. Like, that's kind of something that I'm interested in right now, and I haven't really done too much investing for. So that's something that I think I'm going to sit on here with you guys right now and try to figure out what the heck are we looking at, because I think they're going to require a Premier League squad. They did that last year. They've also done the nationality of whoever wins. So if Sterling wins, you guys have a few moves to make. If Sterling or Sane wins, and I'll show you guys in a minute. So 83 is pretty high. There's going to be some great moves. I think Sterling and Sane are the heavy favorites. If Sterling wins, you guys are going to want to go buy like 83, 84, 85s that are English. Because last year, when Conte won and Dele Alli won, they required high rateds, whatever nation that player was from. So that's something that you guys want to get on, in my opinion, because it's going to happen, right? They did it last year, and I can't see them not doing it. It looks like right now, 84 rateds are 6.5K. I think 6.5K right now. So that's not that bad. I don't know if I would go ahead and invest right now. All these 84s in the Prem are pretty high because of the Premier League SBC. So I would see if we could wait a little bit longer this week. See if these guys drop down. We obviously just got a League SBC for the Premier League. I would see if we could see if these guys drop down. But this is the kind of stuff that you guys are going to want to do, like, right away. When this stuff drops, like, when this stuff comes out, man, this is the stuff that you guys are going to want to try to get on. And I'm looking right now. It looks like Petr Cech's 27. Harry Kane is 28. Harry Kane might not be a bad investment. I mean, we got to see how much lower that drops. The only thing is that 86 Harry Kane is not in packs. Let me look at the 87s. I'm just looking around right now. I wouldn't go with informs, guys. I would try to stick to these kind of things, right? Like this stuff that we know is going to go up. Christian Eriksen, 87. So these things are pretty high right now. What are 88s? Premier League 88s are at what price right now? 43. I would stick away from these right now. I think they're a little high. They're a little inflated for sure. I don't think you guys need to go in on any of these. I would wait it out, see if these kind of cards drop later this week. But yeah, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. I mean, I think if we distinguish, if it comes out and we know that Sterling or Sane has won, we got to take a move and figure out, okay, what are we doing? That's really what we got to figure out. Like, what are we doing? And are we selling or are we buying? And that's what you guys got to just have to gauge on your own. You guys just have to figure out, looking at the market, if something skyrockets within the hour before the SBC comes out, then I don't know if I recommend really holding it. So that's that. And I'm also looking at Mbappe because I know Mbappe is on the short list. Or not on the short list, but I know that they did a Ligue 1 Player of the Year last year, so I'm kind of looking in terms of maybe they do that again this year. I don't know if they're going to do that, but it's just something else that I am looking at. So yeah, I would take action, guys, based upon whatever happens. I would see what is required, and then based on that, can you make a move from that? That's the main action I would take. But look, guys, Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, it's here. It's going to come next weekend. And then I'm assuming after Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, we're going to have Team of the Season, which is great. I'm assuming the week after, that should be Team of the Season. I'm hoping end of April this thing starts. We can get you guys going with Team of the Season trading, Team of the Season packs, and all that good stuff. And I'm really excited for that. So if you guys are ready for Team of the Season, if you guys are ready for Young Player of the Year, make sure you guys smash the like. If you guys also made a lot of coins on Salah Player of the Month and all that, and you did well through the investment videos that we did, make sure you guys let me know in the comments down below. Nothing makes me happier than when you guys are doing well and you guys are making coins. I appreciate you guys coming and watching the video today, and I'll see you guys all in a video soon. Peace.